Hello everyone, I'm Lavender Mama and we are back here once again in Lavender Canyon where last time we set up all of this to be built. And in between episodes I went ahead and did a let it run so that it could build all of that, and that is now all up and running. We also got our dirt excavator in over here. We're just waiting on a stair. And I started dynamiting out a path for a little bit of a battery, a gravity battery. I don't know why that just lost my brain today. But we ended last episode about, I want to say, cycle 21, midway through somewhere. I don't remember off the top of my head. And we are now at cycle 23, day 13. So what does this mean? It's still waiting for some planks. We are going to go ahead and detonate those when we turn things back on. The other thing I did was we still had water tanks up here that were waiting to be built, but I wanted to get rid of these ones down here that are in the middle of the farmland because I'd like to expand the farmland just a little bit more. We'll throw a little bit more wheat in there. So I threw some more water tanks up here, same amount, so we didn't change our actual storage quantity at all, which is not even full, but I didn't change that at all so that we could go ahead and get rid of these ones. And this would be easier if I'd use the multi-demolition tool. And we'll tell them to pick all that up because that's a lot of gears. Okay. And then I went ahead and we're going to throw in an equal amount of tanks up here. We are going to be going into a drought. We've got 1.3 days before that hits, but we really have enough water that we should be just fine. Just fine. We do need to figure out this. I need to get a beaver over to there to get that dynamite. And then we were talking about dynamiting all of this out to create a larger reservoir. And we are going to do that because today's the day. We are going to lay out District 2, the industrial district. So the way I like to do this is to lay it all out and have it built, then connect the district center so that we have all of the stuff to use over here in our first district to help build this one. So we've got all the beavers, we've got all this stuff. We bring in, all of the things that are needed for a good little area, set that all up, and then put in the district crossing. Now, I do like to cheese water for districts that aren't going to have water or have the ability to pump water. By doing this, district center is going to go right here. Okay. And then once we build these tanks, they will be connected via the path here to this district here where our water pumpers are. The haulers can fill all of these, and then we disconnect the path over here, connect the path over here, and the water transfers. That's in extreme cases. Usually I just let that water sit there, let them fill it all up, and then it balances water. We will put some large water storage tanks over here in our housing design over here. But we did get all of this in. We got our extra windmills in, so now we have quite a bit of power coming down here. I did pause our treated plank places, our wood workshops, because we have 215 treated planks and we don't even have anything that actually needs them at the moment. We could think about unlocking the large water tank. That would probably be a better maybe use of space, want to call it, for some of our areas, but we'll get there. I'm really tempted to do that and use those over here instead, because I could just put 2 of them in and that would completely cover it. Even if we had to move our... No, we can't move that. So let's see here. Let's district crossing. Yeah, it needs to go like right there so that we still have the ability to go around, to have a path on either side for the ability to cheese the water. Honestly, I think some people would probably say that that's a not cool thing to do, but I don't know. I think it's okay. We're not going to be able to put that there because that one little bush. So let's get rid of him. Just that one little stick is going to cause us some issues there. So once that's done, we'll deal with that. So eventually what I'm thinking, and I know this is kind of like we're doing a lot of talking and not a lot of movement here, but we've got District 2, our District 1 is the farming district. We have District 2 over here that is the industrial district. And then we will have, I'm kind of thinking about a logging district, and maybe the logging district over here, district center over here somewhere, would be in charge of this as well. But then we also could do another district up here that could run that. We could put a district center in here. So, and this one wouldn't need to have water cheese because eventually that one would come like once we have aqueduct in. So that's where I'm sitting right now. So today we're going to work on getting this stuff planned out and built, or at least placed. And then we will probably run through that off camera so that y'all don't have to sit here while I puzzle that out. We might do a bit of pausing here and there to try and figure things out without beavers suddenly working on everything. So let's get moving. We'll go ahead and put it on triple. It's been running fine on triple now that we don't have to worry about stopping gates, floodgates, and closing things for bad tides and floods. So, all right. So let's see here. Let's come up here. That detonated. Let's lay another batch of dynamite in there. I also want to get some of like these water tanks prioritized up here. Maybe not up there. Maybe we do these ones here first. But let's first take out this path. My cat is being weird, I'm sorry. And we're gonna go ahead and plant some more wheat. Do we really need it? No. But I think it'll look cool to have this whole area all be wheat. Let's not try and plant cattails, eh? And we got a few plots over here that looks like it wasn't done earlier. Okay, so that completes the farming field. I also am looking over here, and we really could use, whoa, those graphics get me every dang time. Like, I did not zoom in. I didn't do that at all. I don't know why it does that. Maybe it's my system. Once we start to get into bigger things, my whole system kind of slows down a little bit. It gets to be a lot for it. My little fan runs like crazy, even though it's on a fan bed, because I play on a laptop. So I have a laptop stand that has a fan built into it. I know, more information than you probably wanted to know, but there we go. Alright, so our farming stuff is done there. Now we've got a couple of options over here. So if we look at this, we could dynamite this whole patch down. We could dynamite this whole patch down. That is, this here is what, 1, 2, 3 over it. I don't know that I want to continue the windmills behind my little town. So I think we'll leave that. But I am thinking it would be nice to be able to, oh, they got that done. Let's throw the stair in there quick so they'll get that last little bit of dynamite in there. We won't blow any of this right now. We also can lay the dynamite up here. We can start on that. Is it gonna let us get all the way out there without saying it needs a path? Oh, but that's not a problem anymore. We can just lay a path. Okay. Alright, we'll let them work on that and getting like the water tanks and everything done. Which I can change priority back to like normal. I did have to open a few more houses. So I opened the small ones so that we could have enough beavers to get everything done. We were consistently struggling with no haulers and no builders. So, and there, that's done. We'll just leave it be for now. You don't need that stair anymore. And they're getting started on all of that. Okay, so I think what we want to do okay, so I think that we probably want to take this little chunk out, and then that would give us a lot more space to kind of build our little utopia over here. I think that coming down this ladder is kind of where we want to make things cute. But before we do that, let's go over here and see. Yep, they got the stairs to the excavator, the dirt excavator in. We do need to get in a storage quick. Let's put that down here so it's out of the way. Yeah, it's gonna make them run like crazy, but I don't want it to be where we're going to be trying to build stuff over here, or in where we're going to dynamite to create the channel. So we're gonna say dirt here. Probably not the best idea to put it so far away, but hey, we currently have 3 beavers that are not doing anything, so there we go. And with our 4, oh, battery is in. This dynamite is in as well. With 4 windmills and the battery, we should be able to power that because it only needs 200. This many windmills is overkill, like a lot overkill, but what the heck. Maybe eventually the power runs along there somewhere to something over here. I don't know. Let's get a little bit more dynamite in here. And it's going. How cool is that? Alright. Okay, so back to our little civilization over here. We do have a path up here, so we don't have to worry about it. How far? We need 3. It needs to go down 3. And how far do we want to come with it? I'm just going to use a path to kind of track this out a little. Maybe we make that our ending line. So let's, oh, I don't need to take out the path. It's so strange not to have to take out the path when you dynamite something. Oh, these are not set for what they need to be. We're gonna have a glut of water for a little while here, but I think it'll be okay. We're gonna have too much storage space for how much we're pumping. Okay, so let's get some triples in here. Beautiful. And then over here we're gonna need doubles. To that point. Then some singles. I think we'll have to wait for them to get in these guys down here before we can explode anything up here. We're missing a triple right there. And then let's see, let's do these ones here would be singles, right? Then this one would, oh, I just put doubles in there, didn't I? Let's not do that. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want it to go down 2. Wrong button. Those were supposed to be 1s. Did I put these as doubles too? I did. Oh gosh. That's not what I wanted at all. We'd be filling in holes. No, 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 no. I don't want to delete that. Okay, let's try that again, eh? It's like, those look a little big. Are those really singles? Alright, like that. And then, this would be a single. And then what? Drought ended. At least least this time it didn't like wing my camera. Because we're coming to this level. So singles. That one doesn't need anything. And then we're going to go ahead and take out all of that. And then this one is a double. These ones over here might not get done until they won't be able to reach like these two, I don't think. This one maybe because it's the diagonal, but I don't think they'll be able to reach that one. But they'll be able to get it once we go boom boom. All right, so let's look at that. Let's look at what they're doing. We're gonna have some flooding over here. I don't quite understand why it's flooding, but it keeps flooding. I think it's just the equalization with getting everything filled up. And look, they're almost done over here too. We can do that. Did I do that? Oh, I didn't do that one deep enough. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Okay. It's all right. I'll figure it out. We're probably gonna have to do like a couple of stairs down in here in order to get this all the way down. They're almost done there though. How is it too far away from district if it is sitting on the path? Oh, I see. There's no path right there. Lovely. Beavers are so literal. Because we're going to have to take this down more anyways. So we'll get that when we're doing it. Okay, I need a bit of a coffee sip here. Alright, so let's think about this here. Our district center is going to be down here on this level. All of our goods are going to have to travel the path. Over, under, however it goes. And then trying to decide if I want to take this out right here as well. But really, we're probably gonna need to put a little bit of a path there for them to come through there. Alright, let's concentrate. I keep squirreling today. Not enough sleep last night. So we need a district center. Let's put our door facing that way. And we put it there. Gonna pause it right away so they don't try to build it. Then how do we want to lay out the rest of that? And do we want to take out the top of this and the top of that? Choices. We also could come in here with some of our lovely dirt and put in some terrain blocks to kind of fill this in a little bit if we wanted. But adding this over here is going to be a large amount of space. And let's and then we still need 2 here and 1 there. So this is going to be not 3s, 2s, please. That's what we need. And then we need a way into this. I shouldn't have taken out that stair then, huh? And that. Okay. Okay, how are we going to... Let's do this. Let's do another 3 right there. Oops, oh, nope, not 3s. We only need 2s here. And then we'll put a ladder in there. I think that'll work out pretty good. Let's just bump priority on that. Oh, all these barrels are made. Are all the barrels over here? Oh, these ones aren't set for what they need to be. Let's use the storage to make it easier to see that. And I know over in the industrial district we have a whole bunch of things that are not marked for storage, but I don't know exactly what we need storage wise over here yet. So we might turn some of that into food storage, since this district is not going to be providing its own food. It's kind of like the Hunger Games of beavers. This is the industrial district, and this is the farming district. Alright, how are we coming here? Alright, so let's look at this again. Now we're gonna need, let's do some path around this guy. I do think I want to take up this other bump, which is a lot more dynamite, because this is too tall. Yeah, that's 2, so we'd have to 3s and 2s on there. But first we gotta clear out the wood. So let's do this. Come over here, and we need to get a path up. That's not gonna work. I need a donk. If I'm smart about this, I do this a different way. Let's go like this. And then I can just go bing, bang, boom. Over like that. That whole path is wonky. Whole path is wonky. That's gonna get fixed before we, because we have that little stone stair or stone slope, whatever they call it, in there, and we didn't want that. So we're gonna go ahead and come up here and put in a woodcutter. If I click it, yes, and it is already marked for cutting, so we're good there. So I'm gonna prioritize these items here to get them working on that. And then we'll be able to lay dynamite over here as well. Alright, let's see. How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and detonate that. And then let's get some ladders in. Which way is it facing? And I'm going to prioritize those as well. we go. It's gonna be a weird little bump once we're done with the thing. And you know what? If I put this stair back in here, it's what I get for being hasty. They'll be able to get that one in the corner. You can pick up this stuff too. Alright, did they get our storage for... Whoa, look at our dirt storage. It's already almost full. So that makes me think, why don't we start lining our area here that we wanted to put in the reservoir. We got a problem here because we're not going to be able to get to that guy. But we wanted to bring up this whole area here so that we could step it down into this area. We kind of are working on a lot at the moment though. So maybe for right now, since we want them to do that, we just throw in another one of those. So that when it gets done, it gets done. Because that one is completely full. That one's not even close, but they're gonna get there pretty quickly. Because that's a hole. That's a big hole. I like the fact that there is a big hole there. Because that'll make... Because we want to get down to at least here. If not, like, all the way to the bottom of the map. We could have, like, a deep well reservoir right there. Oh, is our log storage is almost full. Do we want to put in a big one? We really kind of need it. Where are we gonna put it though? I don't think we can put it there because that would take out these blocks here on the edge of the river. We could put it right here since that's closer to our access. Oh, and remember we had that one random beaver run like all the way. It made me think that why don't we actually put in a path? So like, I know I just squirreled totally again. But if we put in a path along here, that would let the beavers run over to the industrial area a little bit easier. I don't know if they'll actually use it, but they might. When it comes time for District Center, we'll have to, like, cut that path, though. But for right now, they might use it. Okay. We were looking for where we could put a wood storage that wasn't going to... I don't know, would it be silly to put in some terrain blocks so that we could put it right here? Oh, another drought. Let's see here. We want it. What the heck? And then if we put a... Is that gonna look weird from the side? Apparently not. Okay, we could have done it down here. Oh well, maybe we put in another one. Because we have like wood lumber storage all over the place. Alright, let's come back over here to our plan for today. We have 23 open jobs. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open another one of those to be built. Because we could use a few more beavers still. Those poor little guys are just running their butts off over here. Okay, this is up and running. I'm going to up its priority so that someone comes and chops all that so that we can get the explosives in. I could scroll back out a little bit, I think. We don't need to be quite so close to our map. Unless y'all like that. Let me know. Would you like me to zoom in more so that we see things better? Or do you like it more zoomed out? Go down in the comments and let me know what you think. I'm loving this. We're getting these tanks all filled. They got these ones up here built. And honestly, until they get those filled, I think we will be not getting these ones up tops filled. Which is a problem, considering we need the water for these guys. What is this guy? Lumberjack flag. And we've already cleared everything there, so I'm gonna take him out. We also need to decide which of these is... We only have 2 mines. One here and one here. We need to decide. I think this one's going to turn into metal. And this one up here I think is going to be knowledge. I think. Okay, how we coming here? They're just chugging along. They got that house built. It's surprising how quickly they did that compared to some of these other things that they're working on. I find it funny. And our drought has started. Okay. We have 17 jobs that are unfilled. Didn't mean to do that. We only have 8 beds. We have 16 beavers coming up. So they'll fill those other 8 beds pretty quickly, I think. These guys over here are running great because they still have power with our gravity batteries in the wind. We're kind of at a standstill until we get this stuff dynamited. So maybe I pause, let them run through this dynamite, and come back in just a moment. All right? Stand by. Okay, so our little lumberjack dude over here has gotten all the logs he can out of here. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to lay our dynamite up here. And we said we've got a 2 and we've got a 3. So these ones up here are going to be all 3s. So let's get those laid. Just ended, so he was able to do that in the time that our drought was. So good beans. And they're getting this laid over here as well. I think they'll start probably trying to lay some of this down here too. Let's just make it a little easier by getting them a path over to there. And did they clear that? Yep, they cleared that, so we can get rid of that. And let's see here. We also will leave the stairs for right now. We don't have to take out the paths. That is totally, I think, the best thing they have done in this particular Timberborn update. Well, it's not the best, but it was well needed. Let's just say that. These ones need 2s. That one needs a 2. That needs 2s. That needs a 2. And then we need 1, 1, and 1. There we go. Alright. So this is going to take a while again. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and come back when we've got either all of this done, which looks like it might be fairly soon. They just need to get a couple back in these corners, I think, that they won't be able to reach. Oh wait, no, he got that one. Cool. We actually can blow some of this. Oh, ouch. That was weird. Okay. We'll let them get these guys in and see how they do there. And I will come back in a minute when we either have this done or we've got this ready. Okay? See you in a second. Okay. So this area now is ready to go, except for this one little one that I knew wouldn't get done. So we're gonna go ahead and blow this all up. Ooh, that created quite a bit of a drag there. And then detonate. Look at all that space. It's not fun to watch them do all of that. Too far from district. If we make the path... Actually, let's finish inflating this and deflating. Detonating. My words today. My words. We do that and then we make a path come down here. Will he be able to reach that? Yes. And then that we can blow that all up in one fell swoop. Okay. Now I did notice that we are completely out of dynamite in this warehouse here. We still have catalyst, so we're, or extract, I'm sorry. So we're fine there. That's not a problem. But now I need to prioritize this, I guess, because we have other dynamite that was put down before this stuff was. So we'll just make this highest so that it starts getting done. And they're gonna start from the far, oops, accidentally hit pause there. They're gonna start from the far corner because that's how I laid it. So once again, I'm gonna go away. I'm going to come back when they are finished with this so that then we can start laying out our little village. Okay, stand by. Okay, so we are back. They have gotten all of this dynamite laid. We're now into cycle 26, day 8. So that has taken a bit of time, quite a bit of time actually. They do have this here done, so we can detonate that. If I take us back to real time. I did change the direction that our district center door was facing while I did that. And I just realized we are going to have to do one more piece of dynamite because I forgot about that stair, and I don't want to have just one pillar sticking up there in the middle. But while they're dealing with that, we can get rid of some of these little pieces along the side. And there. And did I up the... Oh, yep, they're working on it. We can also get rid of this one here. And while we're waiting for that one to finish, we can start looking at what we're going to do over here. Now, I don't have the path connected here so that this district center won't connect. And I think we're going to start off with a couple of campfires. And then, let's see here. How do we want to build this? I'm thinking we probably want to go, let's do little guys. Like maybe here, and then flip the doors so we've got another one there. And then flip it again. Flip it again. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. The start of my basic 2-story thing. We're also going to make sure we connect all the way around the sides. You know what? I think I want this to come this way more. All right, let's try that again. So maybe it actually starts like there. Oops, wrong flip. I wanted to flip the door, not the... Yeah, that'll get us a better... We can put in our doubles then, and if we flip the door like that, looks good to me. Did they get that one up there done? They did. Let's finish this here quick. Then we need a way up to there. So if we put a... Where's my ladders? Is that the right direction? Yes. Actually, let's do it that way. And then maybe we put in a... Or do we just want to make that a... No, because we can come straight through here if we can make the path come... Yeah, but maybe we do a stair instead. Let's do a platform and a stair, because I kind of like that thought a little better. Okay, and then we'd have room to put another little one here, and then flip the door and do one there. And then, let's see here. We'll do a big one there, and a small one there. And then if we run path across there, Beautimus. Okay. The only thing is we don't have path to a rooftop terrace, which we are going to need. So bad tide's coming. Let's see here. If we do, it would be a single. Let's do a ladder on each end, which I need to take this path off for now. Right? One there. And one there. Then we finish off those platforms. And then we put a path across all of that. Right? Those should connect automatically. Then we can get in the rooftop terrace. Almost perfect. Why don't we do a little, he won't fit there, will he? He's too big for that. Wait a second, what's going on? It won't let me fit. What? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. Why don't we do that? And then a contemplation spot. Perfect. And we'll mark the priority on that way down so that it doesn't get built until after that. And we probably need to... Alright, so that's all done. We want to be careful here. I don't want to blow up a beaver. But I think we're good. Oh, how fun is that? Nice. Okay. Then we can take out this and this. And I'm gonna go ahead and take out that. Let's have them pick up this stuff. Good, good. And then we will go ahead and connect this up. And as long as it's not touching right there, I actually want it to connect there. So we'll take this path out. Now, we also need to make sure that our beavers have wet fur. So let's get in a Lido area. So we kind of, like I normally, when I do a district like this that is landlocked, I do some dynamite. I'm gonna go ahead and make it a Lido can go how far down? Perfect place to required asset. Doesn't say. Let's do twos. Let's do twos. Because I think that's deep enough. So we need an area that is 5 by 8. So maybe we go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, I think that'll work. Because then, actually, should we move it over? No, because the path is gonna actually be right here. So maybe we move it over one more. Holy cow. No, 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 no. I don't want you all to... Woo! Okay. I gotta pay attention. Oh, now we have 3 homeless beavers. Oh, well. Let's pump up the priority on this. What does it say doesn't have a door? Oh, because it hasn't done the stairs and everything yet. Is it done? Oh, it is done. Let's pause that puppy too. I need to pay attention to that a little bit. So that we don't end up with beavers inhabiting all of that while I'm messing around with other things. All right, they're gonna get that in pretty quick. Like I said, this path is gonna go away. Now we need some food and some water storage over here. So let's make a little like warehouse thing over here. We can actually do, I'm gonna wait right here. We're probably gonna do a little bit of food along this path. So if we put some of the small warehouses, maybe, I don't know. That's why it always takes me so long to plan new areas out. Okay. Let's pick that stuff up, beavers. No storage space available for planks. Like all the plank storage is full? It is. Okay then. Maybe we say planks. Did they fill up all of these storages under here? Planks is full. Scrap metal, not full at all. Metal blocks. Huh. That was pretty drastic. We're almost done here. Then we can put in, we're gonna need a fluid dump, showers, and lightos in this area. No. Pause you. So close here. So close. Come on, somebody do this last little bit. It says it has everything in there, but it didn't get assigned for this day. Hopefully now. All right, so we were thinking about the food storage, and I am gonna go big or go home here. We're gonna go ahead and create, let's see, where does this road end up if we bring it all the way across? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna say carrots, baked potatoes, bread. What else is our big one? Grilled spatterduck. Okay. Oh, this over here is done. They didn't finish any. Ah, shoot. I don't want you over here. At least not yet. Darn it. Shoot. Now I got 7 beavers that are homeless because I'm not paying attention. I didn't really... Oof. We're up to 105 beavers. Oh my. Oh my, my, my. 112. 112 beavers. I did not mean to do that. Okay, let's detonate this. And then let's get in. Let's do the Lidos. Should we do them on this side or the other side? Let's do them on this side. We'll pop in 2 of those. Okay, and then we need a fluid dump. Let's, we need water, we need fluid. Did I get that too close to the edge? No, I did not. All right, and then we can put our main path in here. I also am going to put in a, a large water tank. Let's flip the door. That'll go there. And for funsies, let's put in that, and that. How about there and there as why? I'm trying to put it on the path. That's the problem. Where's the bench? Let's put a bench in there. And is that facing the right way? Yes, yes it is. We'll put in a couple of lampposts. Now, I do realize that the beavers are running that way more than they're running this way now, but that's fine. Now, let's get some showers in. Oh, I made that a little too wide, didn't I? How did I do that? I apparently can't count today. Do we want to fill that in with some... How far? And of course I made it too deep. How far do I need that to come back? If I put it there, that'll leave us with 1. What was I thinking there? Alright, so if I do that, wasted some more dynamite, then we can fit showers, more showers than our beaver need, but hey, it's a lot of showers. Really didn't need that many showers. I'm half tempted to move this tank so the path could come all the way around there. Connect that up there. Doesn't align, but I think it'll be okay. Oh no, did they get those other houses built? I am so bad at paying attention to that right now. Okay, I have 13 beavers sleeping out in the cold. Oh well, they'll live. They're all coming to visit the rooftop terraces though. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna bump the priority on these guys so that I can get that in. Oh wow, we are going to run long on this episode. Let's reset that. And let's say to bump priority on that as well so we can start getting the water in there. How did I end up on single speed? Must have hit the wrong button. Okay, I decided that, yeah, I want this path to come through here. So let's connect that up. Okay. All right. So we have the housing. I think I'm gonna pause again quick and let them build the last of this stuff and then get the food in. We also need to get some water storage in over here. So I think we're going to go ahead and plunk in some of the big tanks, right? I think that would be a good way to go. So I'm gonna take this path across into there. Maybe I just put a smaller storage tank right here next to this guy. That'll help the haulers. Water. I'm gonna higher prioritize one and lower prioritize the other. One of these will be enough water for the amount of beavers that is over here. Without a doubt. We have 9 beavers that don't have jobs right now. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here quick since we are running long, and I want to show you guys this up and running. We do need to get our district crossing in over here as well. We also need some log storage over here because they are running forever. Oh, I did put in a couple of haulers and a builder over here. That'll make it a little bit easier to do the things. Let's see here. We're going to put in that there. Why don't we, for right now, I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple of log storage there because we turned our log storage into plank storage because we were full up on planks. Okay, and then our district center is gonna go right there, which means I need to pull the path. It's gonna be the very last thing that we do, I think. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause, let them run through these things so that you guys can see this district up and running in this episode. All right, stand by. Okay, so our beavers are getting the last little bits and pieces in here of like our decor stuff, which isn't like super important at the moment. But we'll let them do that. I did get the big log storage over here done, and I forced them to move these logs over here so that we had some up in this district. So that is a good thing. We can go ahead and put this guy to logs, and we're also going to just leave that alone. Okay, So now we can actually build our district center. So if we come down here, I'm actually going to disconnect this path here. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. That poor beaver was running this direction. We can't have him coming this way on that path right now. Then I also am going to connect that there. And I'm going to disconnect it here. And then I'm going to disconnect this. And that's going to make everyone freak out and run from up here in the top. So we'll go ahead and put our district crossing in right there. There we go. We might still come and fill this in with some terrain blocks, and then we'd be able to put intermediate storage like these guys here into there as well. We don't have this barrel here filled. So if we need to get those, let's bump the priority on this. We're also going to make workplace high priority here so that the things that are coming in and out of this area get dealt with. All right, and now we can go ahead and connect the path over here as well. There we go. There's that one. Now we should be all set here. All right, and we currently have 21 beavers without jobs. So we are going to unpause this and we are going to migrate to here. We're going to migrate in. We're going to say, oh, they're calling this District 3 because I deleted the one that I first put down. We are going to move to District 3. From District 1, let's see, we're going to move, okay, what am I doing wrong here? Maybe I gotta go to the other one. I know there's a way to do it from there, but right now, migrate population. We're going to say 20 beavers. Sounds like a good, nice round number to me. And we're going to go ahead and get out of that then. And now it's saying we have 20 beavers without beds. Because we don't have any of these houses open. So let's go ahead and open. Oh, you know what I didn't put in? I didn't put in any hospital beds. We need some of those. We need medical beds. Let's go ahead and quick. That should do it. We still have 2 beavers without a home. So let's go ahead. That'll give us too many beavers over here in this. So we've got 20 beavers total. We have 4 empty beds, no children. So they'll go ahead and start producing. Why don't we have anyone in here? Let's go ahead and up the priority on that. Let's see here. We should have enough. Oh, they've already transferred the water from there over into the big tank. So looking good. We don't have a ton of food, but we do have the big warehouses, and they will even out as the... Oh, they built these hauling posts. That's part of it. Let's go ahead and bump priority down on that one. That is not built yet, but we're going to give it a lower priority there. I'm going to leave that one there for right now. All right. So they are bringing in all the foods, wood and water, gears, paper. I think it's because we have warehouses for all of that, so it'll go ahead and like balance the distribution between District 1 and District 3. So we've got a couple of things this episode. They need to prioritize that. This guy needs to be prioritized. That is finally full of enough water to get that going. They still have not done his medical bed. We have planks and logs, so please make his medical bed so that dude will say that he is better. There's a couple of them now. Goodness. Probably from the smelters. Those always seem to create more. Alright, so there we go. We have, in this episode, gotten a new district up and running with the bare minimum of what they need. Food, water, ways to get wet, to have wet fur, and housing. So we're pretty good. We'll continue building up more stuff for them at another point. Oops, that's not what I meant to hit. But I think that's where we will leave it for today, because we accomplished what I wanted to do for today, and we are running long. So one of our little medical beds is housing a beaver already. Cool. All right. So that is where I'm going to go for today. While I was doing all of that, the dynamite that was down here got all put in, so I did expand that. So go down into the comments. There's a couple of things that I want y'all to shout out. What should we name our little districts? Because I think they should have cutesy names to go with kind of their purpose. So this is like the industrial area. This is the farming area. So go down in the comments and let me know what you think I should use for names for these different districts. Okay, so that we can get away with different District 1 and District 3. All right, so that is it for today. I will see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.